Imagine this. You stride into your grandma's kitchen as you take a deep breath in, inhaling the mixture of vanilla and sugar swirling together. What's cooking, you ask? The most delicious batch of melt-in-your-mouth sugar cookies. If your grandma never made that particular sweet, that is completely okay. I will be sharing with you a recipe my 90-year-old grandma has been using since she was 14. She introduced me to baking and this recipe at a very young age and has helped me to perfect it over the years. In this how-to speech, I will demonstrate the step-by-step instructions in making the most delicious sugar cookies you've ever eaten. I will provide you with a list of ingredients and all the instructions from when to combine the ingredients and how long you should leave your sugar cookies in the oven. Finally, if you feel adventurous, I will show you some fun and creative techniques in decorating your cookies. Even without any cooking experience, you will be making the perfect grandma-approved sugar cookies before you know it. So let's get cooking. Here's what you'll need: a large bowl, a mixer, measuring cups and spoons, a sifter, and a baking sheet. You'll also need a cup of powdered sugar, a cup of granulated sugar, a cup of butter or 2 sticks, a cup of salad oil, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 4½ cups of sifted flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And to decorate, a small drinking glass and colored sugar sprinkles. Okay, so before we get started with the ingredients, what we need to do is we need to turn the oven on to 350. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to add butter. We want the butter a little bit melted, so if you took your butter just straight out of the fridge, what you want to do is you want to take your butter and you want to put it in a bowl, and then you want to put it in the microwave for 20-25 seconds. Mine's already melted, so what we're going to do is we're going to move straight on to eggs. And what you want to do with your eggs is you want to just crack them on the edge of the bowl. Try not to get any of the shell into it. And then throw your shells in the sink. Then you want your 1 cup of salad oil or vegetable oil. And what you're going to do is you're going to just pour it straight in with the butter and the eggs. Okay, go ahead and pull your mixer out and turn it. Then once you mix it up pretty well, what you want to do is you want to get your 1 cup of powdered sugar and you want to add it on in. And then you're going to take your 1 cup of granulated sugar and you're going to do exactly the same thing. You're just going to dump it on in. And then you're going to mix again. Next, you're going to want to add in your teaspoon of cream of tartar. And you're also going to want to add in your teaspoon of baking soda. And finally, your teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once you've done this, go ahead and start mixing again. And for the last mixing step, you're going to need your flour and your sifter. What you want to do with your sifter and your flour is, I like to do 1 cup at a time. You're going to dump your cup of flour into the sifter, and then you're going to pull the handle and let it sift until all of your flour is out. Once your flour is done and it's sifted through, you're going to mix it. After you've mixed in all the flour, you'll get a dough that kind of looks like crumbs. What you want to do is you want to knead it together with your hands. Then once you've kneaded it a little bit, what you'll do is you'll take little pieces of your dough and you'll roll it together just like cookie dough, and then you'll plop it on your pan. All right, and let's put it in the oven and set the timer for 10 minutes. And then when your 10 minutes are up, go ahead and pull them out of the oven. And then before they get cool, go ahead and smush them down with your glass. And then add some sprinkles. You can now effectively bake sugar cookies, and you even know how to decorate them once they're done. Just like most things, cooking takes a little bit of practice to perfect, but follow the recipe and the directions and you should have no problem creating any baked sweet you set your mind to. So now go back to the kitchen you imagined in the beginning and take another look around. This time it's not Grandma in the kitchen creating the delectable smells that swirl around the space. Instead, it is you standing there with your edible masterpiece. You can accomplish just about anything with good recipe and the right ingredients and the willingness to try out your skills in the kitchen. As Julia Child says, no one is born a great cook. One learns by doing. So get in the kitchen and start doing.